Everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Agnes Ayolanda Napitopulu. I'm a student the study of the English Language Department, and my number register is the 2501030063. Now I'm still here. Can explain for you in the kind part of speech, article, and the active of passive voice. Then now I can explain to you the what is part of speech. uh, what is the part of speech? The part of speech is the word that label the various kinds of word in a sentence. Part of speech as a word meaning and position in the sentence determine what part of speech it is. Some words change depending on the context. The example is I tied my bicycle to work. Ride is can be a verb or a noun. So I can explain the eight part of speech. I can explain one by one. The first kind of the part of speech is a noun. What is noun? Noun is the things named person, place, thing, idea, everything around us. The function of the noun is six. The first function is a noun as a subject of verb. In a sentence, the noun that acts as the subject of the verb is called the subject noun. The subject noun performs the action of the verb or is described by it. For example, the cat sleeps on the bed. Here, the cat is the subject noun and is performing the action of sleeping. Next, noun as an object of verb. In a sentence, a noun can function as the object of a verb. The object is the noun that serves the action of the verb. There are two main types of object. The first main type is a direct object. Direct object, this is the noun that directly serves the action of the verb. The example is she reads a book. Here, a book is the direct object serving the action of reading. The two main types is a indirect object. Indirect object, this is the noun that indirectly serves the action of the verb, usually indicating to whom or from whom the action is performed. The example is she gave her a gift. Here, her friend is the indirect object serving the gift. Okay, then noun as a complement of verb. When a noun functions as a complement of a verb, it provides essential information to complete the meaning of the verb. This is often seen in sentences where the noun follows a linking verb or certain action verb there are. There are two types and example. The first main type is a linking verb. The example is she is a teacher. The noun teacher complement the linking verb is and thus use what she is. And the second action verb. The example is they elected him president. The noun president complement in the action verb elected and tell us what him was this. Okay, the next function is a noun in the possessive case. In English, the possessive case of a noun is used to show ownership or a relationship between nouns. It's typically performed by adding an apostrophe and an s to the end of a singular noun or just an apostrophe or plural noun that are already possessive. The singular noun is the X. The example is John's book. In the example, the book, the belonging, the owner and the mind is a John. Okay, the next, the function noun as a positive. A noun used as an opposite to provide additional information or clarification about another noun in a sentence. It's typically set off by commas or dashes and give more detail or context. For example, is my brother, a skilled carpenter, built the bookshelf. Here, a skilled carpenter is an appositive that gives more information about my brother. And then, nouns as object of preposition. And the last, the function in the noun as the noun as object or preposition. When a noun function as the object of the preposition, it follows our preposition to form a prepositional phrase. The preposition shows the relationship between the noun and another element in the sentence. For example, is with her friend. The noun friend is the object of the preposition with. Okay, next we can going to the characteristic of noun. Characteristic of noun is a 7 or 6 kind. I can explain one by one. The first is concrete and abstract nouns. Concrete noun is a refer to things that can be perceived by the sense. The example, apple, dog, and city. Meanwhile, abstract pronoun is a refer to idea, quality, or concept that cannot be seen or touched. The example is love, freedom, and justice. The second characteristic is a countable and uncountable noun. Countable noun can be counted and have singular and plural. The example is car transformed into cars, book transformed into books. Meanwhile, uncountable noun cannot be counted and usually do not have a plural form. The example, water, advice, and rice. The third characteristic is a proper and common noun. Proper noun is a refer to specific name of people, place, or organization, and they are capitalized. The example, Paris, Google, and John. Meanwhile, the common noun refer to general items and are not capitalized unless at the beginning of a sentence. The example, man, city, and a company. Okay, next we can go to singular and plural noun. Singular noun as the refer to one item. The example is cat and idea. Meanwhile, the plural noun is the refer to more than one item, typically performed by adding s or es. The example is cats, idea, and maybe true some have irregular form. The example is children and mice. Okay, be following the characteristic is a possessive noun. A possessive noun is a show ownership or possession by adding an apostrophe and the using as. The example is Sarah's book and the dog's bone. And 6 is a collective noun. Collective noun is a refer to a group of people, animal, or thing considered as a single entity. The example, team, family, and flock. And the last, the characteristic of noun is a gendered nouns. Gendered nouns is a semi-language assigned gender to nouns. In English, most nouns are gender neutral. Through certain profession or role may have gender form. In the example, actor and actress. Okay, we can sing in and the type of noun. The type of noun is a four. The first type of noun is common noun. Common noun is the usual, familiar, or general thing around us. The example, glass, cake, blackboard, coffee, dress, meat, and etc. The second type is a proper noun. Proper noun is the noun's meaning person name, nationality, occupation, and call of someone. And the example is Indonesia, Dutch, India, Tom, James, Mr. Rachel, teacher, director, and etc. The third of kind of noun is abstract noun. Abstract noun, untouchable and unseeable. So abstract noun mean the name of thing which can be seen, touched, but can be felt. Most of the abstract noun are structured in adjective and verb, formed into noun with their first ending. The example thought ash, I'll, this I, the transformer into illness, happy as a transformer into happiness. And the last of type and the explain the power of speech of noun is a collective noun. Collective noun means be an active, the group or certain things, whether it is the group of person, national, student, animal, and etc. So that's all I can explain to the part of speech is a noun. Tomorrow I can explain to the part of speech is a pronoun. Okay guys, see you.
Thank you everyone! Thank you Elmar! Boom!